I got some too.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles.
No,
east
mine
of
goes just to my PlayStation. I bought me some.
Here in Landover. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Let me go ahead and put this broadcast up. I know they'll be here cheap.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. With about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Here's Martinez to throw on second down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft.
Well, I can't hear you. Oh, okay.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Second and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On 3rd down, Martinez. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 21.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now Martinez on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him.
The odds of that shit happening.
Trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually
I guess he said since he fucked up, he better do something right.
Moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Check out that catch, boy. Stretched out. Oh, you had to get your headphones back? I know. Tell you them kids ain't gonna keep not listening to their music, man.
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw. Martinez. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down again. Montez Sweat in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Martinez now. Off play action. And that will be incomplete.
Now that's a great play defensively, and one thing we do know, both of the corners are going to face a lot of action in this game, the way that offense likes to fling it around.
The safeties, they better be ready to be engaged as well. I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
And he'll give it here to his running back. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 7, Jones. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike. Cut. Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Martinez off the play fake. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference. Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Off play action. Jones. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If the ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession,
well,
no turnover.
out of bounds, boy.
I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards there and a first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. They still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Check. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Hey, orbit. Get it.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Kenny Golladay, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming.
Hey, box truck. Check that. Look like 52 right here. 52.
Quit talking about it and bring it.
5.
Jones now operating from the gun. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jaguars
I'm telling you, go sit down, man.
They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. $10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Ready. 52. I got it.
Watch tight. Tight is right. Watch tight. Tight out. 3 down.
Check it out.
To throw is Martinez. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Montez Sweat has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Charles, not to point fingers, but how much of this goes on the shoulders of the offensive line? Well, look at the 6 sacks last week. That's the 4th in this game.
Definitely the bulk of it does go on the offensive line. That's what they're tasked with doing, keeping their quarterback upright and clean in the pocket. But I think they have to look at, okay, are we bringing in extra people? Is the ball out of the quarterback's hands quick enough? There are a few other factors that they have to look at to try and help out, but you're exactly right. It starts with the O-line.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Bradley Chubb able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Redskins will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Jones. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's Jones throwing on 3rd and long. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by D.J. Reed. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
Right there, 56. Come on, let's go. Hey, alert 3. Back. Bang, shit.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Check 24. Check it hard.
Here's Martinez to throw on second down. Eluding the pressure right. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
That's the Bears play from Lock the Gate.
And Lambeau now after the touchdown. He'll kick this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 30.
Man, I got a mic, man. I ain't got time for all that. What?
Hey, listen, give me like 5 minutes, bro. I mean, not 5, but damn. Give me like 2 minutes. Let me get the baby come.
Yeah.
Hey, you see what that can do to your offense? You see what Sharp can do to your offense?
Yeah, man, but you all you doing, you just ran the Bears play, man. You ain't do nothing special. The Bears play from Lock the Gate. Same play he run with Allen Robinson.
So what you saying? That's a glitch. Huh?
La 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 la.
It was, I mean, it ain't like he was wide open. It was great coverage. I just made a play.
Hey,
You're making it sound like you're trying to say I was glitching when it was actually good coverage.
hey, man, I'm just ready to play football while I got the ball, man. I ain't got time. You fucking up my mojo. What was lucky about that?
Because I forgot I was play action. That was lucky about it.
So who fault is that?
Hey, I want to play action right there and I see you sitting in the house?
That's your fault, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so there ain't nothing lucky about that then.
That's why I said lucky.
That ain't nothing lucky about that then.
You can get your ass blown out, boy.
You got that lucky ass shit, man. Cause my damn, cause I still playing with all these damn settings off. You ain't even in the league, bro, so you don't know what I'm talking about. Just stop. Are you going? What? How long it take to pick up the baby, man? Yeah, like he ain't got no mic.
Now the Jags will use
I keep forgetting you, Poe.
So as they take it over, we step aside.
Oh shit. That I called you, Poe. We both know that ain't the case. So
and ready to roll. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
You with that badass Benz, huh?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield.
Hey man, I got my headphones on, man. I ain't got time to
let him use his leg.
Yeah,
we're gonna see how good we is.
Maybe a defensive end dropping out in the zone blitz. He's gonna win that battle just about every time.
See how that boy get back up in there, man?
Just short of a first after a gain of about 9. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
You don't hear me talking, you boy? No, you ain't got him plugged in.
9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Tighten up.
On the draw, this is Love. And they see right through that defensively.
75. You gotta block somebody, son.
Taken down to the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Now Jones from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to let this go for the end. And this is taken in.
That user, man.
Touchdown.
That's that user.
As his guys are in for 6. And the
That's a rookie.
are able to stretch the lead out further. Dustin Hopkins on now to
good
add
catch,
an
Rook.
point. It's good to make it 17-7.
Give you a chance to make a play, man. Good play, Rook.
Set down to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go.
Just hold them up till we get there.
See what they decide to do.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 11
hey, just hold him up till we get there. He on the ground, ain't it?
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this.
He on the ground, ain't it?
Action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now throwing on first down and completing it. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Yeah, okay.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player.
You better stick that arm out, keep Jamal from getting to him.
Call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Check 31, check 31.
2nd and 2.
Ha!
Man out of the backfield.
That shit don't mean nothing to me, boy.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Thought you were going somewhere?
Across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. Sean Davis that time on the tackle.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 38-yard line.
First down, Jacksonville.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go.
From the gun, Martinez escaping the pressure right. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzama. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. To throw on 2nd down, Martinez. But nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So we've reached halftime here in D.C. in our nation's capital with a home team, the Redskins, on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. This will be taken very short. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them up.
And it's a fumble. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did. And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Now a handoff looking right. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now Martinez looking to throw on 2nd down. And he will find his man on the outside. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw. Martinez. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
And he's dropped.
Let's go, man.
The line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Martinez now going to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 1-yard touchdown reception as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. The PAT good. It would draw them closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. This fielded at the 2. Oh, a little 360. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Now you want to talk.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing, Jones. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Now this throw caught left side. 23 yards, the final tally.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Jaguars.
This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Rush the whip.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Second and 9 now. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 36.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Martinez. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. This quarterback now 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st and 10. Martinez from the gun. He'll throw. And a little floater there is incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. To throw is Martinez. Throwing again. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. From 21 yards away. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
You need to fix that raggy shit, man.
He'll kick this one away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. They're ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory.
Blitz coming, down he goes.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Throwing on second and long. Jones going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 36.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Jones now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. On first down, here's Love. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Redskins with the football, but trailing here as we get down to the good stuff. Quarter number 4. Here's Love again. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
3rd down and 6.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6.
Here we go. 44.
Operating from the gun. Jones. Well, he's going to go for it all. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Back to throw. Jones. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space?
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Sheldon Rankins. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. They need to reverse the trend. The last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Jones, off play action. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This will be, let's see, 38 yards out. Hopkins' kick is good, and that'll bring him back within a point. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Martinez, operating from the gun. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Montez Sweat in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
A good return there, 17 yards. And this offense, they're going to have an excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Jones now throwing to start the drive. He's going to take a shot, and that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Kenny Golladay. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Redskins are going to retake the lead. So here are the Redskins now, an important 2-point conversion.
Hey, dude. Let's go. 552. Now.
Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet.
Now Martinez to throw again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Throwing on 3rd and long. Martinez. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. The 30. 10, 5, touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Lambo to add on the extra point.
Yes!
And oh, he missed it. No
In
good.
defense!
And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be taken about the 12. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
From the 36, Jones, and brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin 1st down. Great time there to come up with his longest run of the night. We just saw it.
Leads to a lot of satisfaction because if they're able to hang on and win this game, you know what else will happen in the locker room after this?
What's that?
Head coach will step up and go, great job, guys. Because of that, come in a little bit later tomorrow.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Rock it.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
Let's go, baby.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a... And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Montez Sweat in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Back to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Martinez now throwing on fourth down. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. On first down. It's Love, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 17-yard line.
Down. 15 line. 15 line.
So a victory here for the Washington Redskins. And it took a big fourth quarter to do it, but they were able to get the job done, and that's the bottom line.
No doubt about it. And let's face it, they had to be more than nervous in the fourth quarter. But a lot of that was their own doing. I think you observed during the game, their energy level just didn't seem to be there. But in the fourth quarter, somehow they dug deep and found that extra bit, right, that reserve tank. They hold.
Yes, Anaya, pass the phone. You really want to start? You cannot get on it at all. Go watch some damn TV and go sit down.